Hey guys, it's Billy and welcome back to the Spill Sesh Sunday special. So we have a lot of drama to get into this week, so let's dive right on into it. So we're gonna start with something that occurred on Monday, and this is when Colleen Ballinger, also known as Miranda Sings, posted a video on her YouTube channel titled Stage Door Drama. Now, she had previously posted on her Instagram as well as her Twitter saying that there were some things going on after her Waitress Broadway show. So if you don't know, Colleen is doing the Broadway show Waitress for a couple of weeks or maybe like a month or so. So she is in New York with her husband and her baby, and they have just been basically vicariously living this Broadway lifestyle, and she's been doing matinees and the night shows, and she is taking time out of her day to come and do a meet and greet at the stage door, basically outside after the shows. So there was some drama going on because Colleen has been saying that she wants to go outside every single night and that she's signing every single playbill. Problem is that people have not only been leaving the shows early to get a good spot to meet her, but people that aren't coming to the show are trying to come and get things signed and take photos. Colleen had an incident with somebody. Basically, Colleen was asked to sign something from somebody that wasn't at the show and was asked to take a photo with their daughter. And Colleen said that she was only going to be signing playbills, but she still did take a picture with the woman's daughter. But the woman said to her daughter she's being a bee right now because she didn't want to sign what the woman wanted her to sign. And so Colleen had to make this whole stage door drama video. We all know how much Colleen loves her baby, and she is just like such a devoted, emotional mama right now. So she said that she had chosen to go outside and sign the playbills and take photos with people from the show instead of going home and seeing her baby before the next show, because by the time she got home after the night show, her baby would already be sleeping and she wouldn't have been able to see him that entire day. Basically, what I wanted to say was, whether or not you like Colleen, I think that it is something to be appreciated that after the show, she is choosing to thank the people that actually paid money for the show and sign their playbills as well as take photos with everybody. Now, this doesn't mean that she isn't appreciating people that, can't afford to go to the shows, because she's still taking photos with them. She just said she's not going to be signing things that aren't the playbill. She just knows, and she did say it in the video, that if she does sign things that are not the playbill, then everybody else is going to want their extra thing signed, and that's just going to be way too much. She won't be able to get to everybody. This is something that she's doing out of courtesy. That's just that on that. And we are moving on to Jeffree Star dragging NYX. So Jeffree Star took to Twitter to basically call out NYX Cosmetics for something that they tried to do. They tweeted out favorite hashtag NYX professional makeup lip shade of all time ? And they actually put a photo of a lime crime lip swatch. So the lipstick that they were saying, which one's your favorite? Like, look at all these photos, wasn't even their lipstick. So Jeffree noticed that and he decided to call them out. He said, do brands really think we're at NYX Cosmetics just tried to act like these old lime crime lip swatches were theirs and deleted it after I said something. Girl, bye. This is wild. I don't know what possessed NYX to post this, but they did delete the post. I mean, they were literally called out like that is not their lipstick at all. Somebody tried to come at Jeffree saying it's not that deep, and he replied saying, as a content creator and brand owner, it is that deep. They have years of photography images they could have used, but yet they stole someone else's swatches because they're lazy. Let's show love to brands that don't think the customer is. They replied to Jeffree saying, hashtag Mondays, am I right? Thanks for catching. Sis, we know you did this and you were caught. Mondays have nothing to do with this. Your marketing team needs to be fired. If your products aren't good enough to post in that tweet, then something ain't right. So the next thing we're going to be talking about is David Dobrik. He got into some hot water this week because he actually had to delete one of his vlogs. So he posted a vlog titled Airplanes pregnancy was not attached properly, and the day he posted it on was Wednesday, and oh my gosh, it was not good. So he ended up having to delete it. I mean, he never said anything, no apology, no nothing, typical David Dobrik fashion. He just deleted it, and the vlog will live on in the YouTube re-uploads forever. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about that one, because I just think it was poor timing. Obviously, he films videos prior to, and then when he's editing them, he just like compiles a bunch of days together, but that was probably just some really, really poor timing in upload. The next thing we're going to be talking about is something that, well guys, honestly, I could have gone my whole life without ever, okay, seeing Shawn Mendes and Cabello kiss like that. And I know everybody knows what I'm talking about. I am not going to play that video for you guys because I think that is like not appropriate at all. It was just like two fishes trying to get some water, basically. They were like eating their faces. Oh my gosh, I honestly don't think that their relationship is real, so it made it really uncomfortable for me. All the memes, I am living for them. They are so funny. But basically the reason why we're talking about it is because, now, I'm not sure if this is actually true. I know before we get into it that people can wear clothes multiple times. I've definitely reworn outfits a bunch, because if you're not wearing the same shirt, you're not wearing the same pants twice, something is wrong with you, and you must be Kim Kardashian rich or something like that, because I can't afford to wear the same thing once. Somebody tweeted and said they really recorded this a month ago and waited for her to drop a video to post it. Crying face, crying face, crying face. I miss when PR stunts and fake relationships were more subtle and less obvious. So they posted that Shawn Mendes was wearing the same shirt he's wearing in the kissing video with Camila, as well as the watch. Now, some people were saying that the watch is on a different hand in this, but I do know that when you're recording a Snapchat or an Instagram video, they do flip it. So this could actually be the same hand. What do you guys think? Do you think that he wore the same shirt again? Or do you think that, this was actually a planned video? I mean, if we're going to get down to the nitty gritty, Shawn is wearing the same necklace in this. He's wearing the same watch, same shirt. I mean, his hair looks like it's probably around the same length, but I don't know. I know people can wear clothes twice. I just think that the rumors of them sort of faking the relationship has gotten to the point where people are just like digging for this type of stuff. I do think it's possible that they did film this. People were saying that the reason, clearly like this tweet, was because her new video dropped, and this was just to kind of like hype that up a little bit. But I mean, the video of them kissing literally overshadowed her new song. So anyways, guys, let me know how you feel about Shawn and Camila in the comments down below. And we are moving on to James Charles, because honestly, guys, when is James Charles like not in a mess? He's been in a mess all week long, and he is still talking about Wet n Wild stealing his makeup palette. He did a Q&A on the flight back from New York Fashion Week, and he was asked, what's the tea on the Wet n Wild palette? And in this long Instagram story, he put, the tea is that knockoffs from low-quality brands will always exist in the makeup industry. This is just crazy because I never looked at Wet n Wild as a quote-unquote low-quality brand. They have good products at affordable prices, which is very important for the industry, but I truly thought they had more integrity. Not only did they rip off my hard work and creativity, but also to partake in petty Twitter comments and bullying. It's disappointing to say the least. I don't own any colors, and I certainly wasn't the first to create a rainbow palette. There were many rainbow palettes before mine, and there will continue to be many more that come after too, and that makes me happy. I want makeup fans to play with colors and express themselves. I'm certainly not offended if they use another palette over mine. That being said, I spent over a year conceptualizing, designing, and selecting colors and formulas, shooting photos, working on music, and my commercial to create the product campaign for the palette. A rainbow palette that had been done before, but a palette that could be used by artists of any skill level to create all steps of any makeup look. Had not been done before, and that is why my palette was something unique to market and became a hit. This new palette is not just a rainbow palette, it's an exact low quality, cheap knockoff and a sad ploy to capitalize on cancel culture. I will not pretend that I am a stranger to being called out for copying a few times during my career. I recognize the irony here, but whether the past situations were unintentional or an honest oversight, I've always righted my wrongs and have supported smaller artists. At the end of the day, copying is the sincerest form of flattery, but I hope all brands take notes and have more integrity than this situation. Yikes, guys. I mean, first of all, I'm gonna say that James Charles did not make a palette called James Charles by James Charles. It was with Morphe, so he didn't do it all on his own. I think he's just being a little sensitive here and trying to make himself seem like, ooh, look at the people that are copying me, I'm so good. And how are you to say that this is a low quality product when it's not even on the shelves to be purchased? It was an exclusive early release purchase at RuPaul's DragCon. I just really think that James Charles is already trying to make this a big deal, which, to be honest, is giving Wet n Wild such great publicity. And to be honest, I hope everybody goes out and gets this palette, and it is awesome. So yeah, guys, let me know how you feel about James Charles doing all of this on Instagram, making it a way bigger deal. He also said, to clarify, this is what I'm referring to when I say low quality brands. Before anyone twists my words, I do not view Wet n Wild as a low quality brand at all, which is why this is very disappointing and confusing. Moving on. I mean, the way that he worded it in his original post, he said, this new palette is not just a rainbow palette, it's an exact low quality, cheap knockoff and a sad ploy to capitalize on cancel culture. Like, James, you literally called Wet n Wild a low quality brand, so don't even try to take back your words when you said that. So anyways, guys, moving on, we're going to be talking about Millie Bobby Brown. So Millie Bobby Brown created a line called Florence by Mills, and in one of the videos that she posted this week of how to use her face wash and the exfoliant, she pulled a dang Kylie Jenner on us, guys. And it wasn't even like I'm gonna wash my face and it doesn't work because the makeup is on my towel. This was I'm not even gonna put the product on my face. I'm gonna keep my makeup on and pretend like I'm washing it. She said that this was a work day for her, and I'm guessing that her schedule didn't line up for her to actually film this when she was doing her nighttime routine, and they didn't want her to mess up her makeup with whatever she was doing that day. So she said, I'm gonna film this really quickly. I'm just gonna pretend like I'm washing my face. Hopefully nobody will notice. Well, I'm not gonna blame Millie here because she's still a kid. I just feel like her team should have recognized everybody that was gonna come after her for this. This is insane. I mean, they are in skin care. Did they not see what happened to Kylie Jenner? This is crazy. Anyways, guys, she had to issue an apology for this because, well, I mean, how could she not? This was kind of a big deal and everybody was talking about it. She posted her apology to Instagram saying, I'm still learning the best way to share my routines as I get to know this space better. I'm not an expert. I thought doing a quick video replicating my personal process for that night was okay, but that's not what was conveyed. I understand. I appreciate all your feedback on this journey. Please keep sharing your thoughts and I will too. I love you guys. #love and light. I definitely think this one is on her team and everybody around her. Definitely not going to be blaming Millie for this because yikes. I mean, oh gosh. Anyways, for the story of the day, guys, we are going to be getting into Jeffree Star unfollowing Tati Westbrook on Instagram. So this is like the story of the day that nobody is really talking about. I definitely think that, something had to go down for this to happen, but no one is really talking about it literally like at all. So basically neither one have come out and talked about why what happened or anything like that. Jeffree did reply to somebody that asked him about it, saying the planet is blank. Who the cares? Who I'm following on an iPhone app. Let's get our priorities back to what matters. Stop trying to fish for drama that's not there. Honestly, could have just been that the two of them fizzled out and they're no longer talking to each other. I definitely think the whole James, Tati, Jeffree scandal was a really big deal and probably hurt all three of their friendships. So I definitely think in this situation, it was just a fizzle out. I think if something had actually happened, Jeffree would have been a little bit more shady. We definitely know him as the shady type. And Tati would have probably said something like she was hurt on Twitter. I haven't seen anything like that. So I guess this is just going to be something that we have to accept that we're not going to know the backstory. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the special today. And I really hope that this next week is really awesome and great for all of you guys. I love you all so, so much. You guys mean the absolute world to me. And yeah, I love you guys so much. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.